OU President David Boren has hooked the Sooner Schooner to some of the brightest minds in the country.
And so in this age of big college debt, the National Merit Scholarship at OU has become a much sought after reward for high school academic achievement. And at the same time, the scholars become a reputation builder for the university as a place to be so much more.
OU is #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university.
He's always talking about them.
OU ranks #1.
OU's #1 in the nation. The University of Oklahoma ranks #1 in the nation in National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university.
I was just wondering of that book on demographics.
OU's National Merit Scholars are David Boren's pride and joy because they drive his goal to build OU as an academic power that also happens to field a football team.
You talk about national rankings. Okay, who's #1? We're #1, and we ought to say so. And it's #1 in an area of academic excellence.
The more than 750 National Merit Scholars at OU help Boren attract students and professors from around the world now.
I'm just finishing up some calculations first.
He goes after the scholars, and the scholars in turn have helped turn OU from a regional draw to an international one.
How many of you are National Merit Scholars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's better than 1 out of every 3.
These students sell themselves. #1 in National Merit Scholars, they read that before they come and they say, oh, well, maybe I ought to go take a look at Oklahoma. It's a recruitment tool for bringing outstanding faculty and for bringing outstanding students, because other students want to go to school with other outstanding students.
Building up wealth on the basis of trade.
Students like Sean Christensen, a freshman from a senior class of 50 in Dothan, Alabama.
Among the REACH schools, I applied to Stanford, Carnegie Mellon, Princeton, Duke.
Sean applied to 11 schools.
Mississippi State, University of Kentucky, University of Alabama at Birmingham, and University of Oklahoma, of course.
He was accepted at 8 of them. And here he is at OU as a member of the record-breaking freshman class of 311 national merits from 39 states and several countries.
When I came and visited OU and I saw the opportunities here, I didn't really see that great of a difference, or at least not a $250,000 difference.
His friends back home didn't know much about Oklahoma, except for the beatdown they got from the Sooners in the Sugar Bowl.
But when you tell them about the scholarship and the opportunities and the other awesome benefits of campus, people start to understand, oh, that's why. Because at the same time, if I had said, oh, I'm going to Harvard, you would get, oh, that's awesome, but that's a lot of money.
National Merit Scholars are determined by their score on the PSAT test, which is taken in the junior year of high school. Right now, OU offers in-state students a 5-year scholarship worth $66,000. Out-of-state students are offered a 5-year package worth $120,000, which reflects higher out-of-state tuition costs. All of them are given a host of other benefits, from early class enrollment and technology stipends to admission to the Honors College, advising, research, housing, and travel opportunities. Austin Stiver is another freshman national merit from Lawton Eisenhower High School. He applied to 13 universities and was accepted at all of them.
I know that I really wanted the experience of a public university, but it's also really cool having the research opportunities here and having the very intense academic mindset that's here at OU.
Austin wants to be a doctor and already has a spot waiting in OU's medical school, which is why he has to think about college debt.
I could not have the average medical school student loan debts of about a $250,000 loan, and I could get mine down to about $100,000, maybe even $80,000, which is crazy. I'm extremely excited about that, and that's possible because of the National Merit Program here. Hey, Zach.
The National Merits befriend one another, mentor each other, push each other.
That's the best part of the community aspect of being a National Merit Scholar.
And so understand the dedication it takes to be counted as one.
And it's just, I guess, exciting to see so much success around you, and it inspires you to try and do better.
This is OU.
Which in turn keeps David Boren out front, the public face of a constant push to be so much more.
People have this image of OU, oh, it's a barren, God-forsaken place. Oh, they couldn't possibly appreciate art and culture and the finer things of life. Oh, they couldn't possibly be this highly ranked. In Oklahoma, that highly ranked as a university academically. So I think you want to hit them right in the nose and say, wake up, this isn't what you think about when you think about Oklahoma. This is really Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma excellence.
And inside this story at newson6.com, I've got the link to the National Merit Program at the University of Oklahoma. And if you know someone making Oklahoma so much more, let me know about them and so much more at newson6.net.